What's up, you guys? We're back again with the Silverado, and we have bad news. The engine blew on the truck. So this truck is a 2016. For those of you that have seen the build, you guys know that it's a 5.3 Z71 with headers, tuned, and cold air intake, and E85. So it just recently got that done. And yesterday while we were off-roading, we went through a puddle and it hydrolocked. So it blew out all the oil, and there was still some water in there. Could see the puddle right there on the cardboard. When we brought it in with the tow truck, we checked underneath and we found some stuff that we're about to show you right now. Let me get under the truck real quick. So right here you can see all the oil coming out of the engine, and right here you can see that this isn't supposed to be like that, and the starter isn't supposed to be broken. You can see that the bolts are way out of place. So let's see how bad I think there's a hole in the block, so let's see how bad that is. We're gonna remove the starter. We have to disconnect the battery. And this truck only has like 50,000 miles on it, so that sucks that we're gonna have to replace it, but it is what it is. Let me pop the hood real quick. So I think all we're gonna do is remove the whole thing right here, just so we could cut all the power to everything. I'm gonna get the Allen wrench. So under the truck, we're gonna see if we could get this starter removed. I think it's a 13 millimeter. Yeah, it's a 13. This one looks like it's not gonna come out too easy. So this whole piece came off. I don't know if it's from the block or from the starter. So I'm gonna have to grab something to pry this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull this out because it's not coming out too easy. So I have to figure out how to remove it. So we're finally able to bend this out of place, because I think that's what was holding it from coming all the way out. Actually, still something holding it. Oh, I think it's that 10 millimeter up there, but shit, we can't get to it. It's from the heat shield, but there's no way to get to it because of the header. See if I can pull this down. Even if we bend the heat shield out of the way, as long as we can get the starter out, we're good. But yeah, this whole thing is broken. And there's still water coming out of this engine. I don't know from where, but you can see it right there. So I'm gonna mess with it a little more. Hopefully we can get this starter out of the way. So we finally got the starter out. It was a hassle because this was broken and out of place, and this plug was also, I don't know if it's broken or not, but it was on there and it wouldn't want to come off. And then this is out of place, so that also made it more difficult to get the starter out. I'm gonna show you guys why this is out of place. Oh, look, first of all, you guys can see that broken piece right here. It's on the block. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but it's also broken right here. I'm trying to get some light in there for you guys. I don't know how well you guys can see the hole back here, but there's a chunk right there. You can see where it's broken. So that's the end for this engine. So now we're trying to make the decision whether to slap in a 5.3 or just look for a 6.2, since it's already gonna, since this one's already gonna have to be replaced. It kind of would make more sense to just go with the 6.2, bite the bullet now, and you know, have more room to build later on if we decide to go a little crazier with this truck. But yeah, so that's the story on this. Right now we're just gonna set it aside. We're gonna take our time and look for an engine for a decent price. We don't want to overspend it, we don't have to. And then do all the mods that we want to do to the 6.2 if we end up getting a 6.2 or even a 5.3. We're gonna do the DOD delete and a couple other things, and then slap it into the truck. So it's just gonna sit here for a while we finish the other vehicles. This week hasn't been too good. We had a little issue with the Camaro as well, but we were able to figure that out. Now it's the truck. Well, that's it for this video. We just wanted to show you the damage on the truck. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Yonke_OXC Films. I'll leave that in the description down below, and we'll catch you on the next one.